Okay, it's Monday, October 18th. It's about an hour into trading. I've made 3 trades today, all winners, and my day is essentially over unless I see another opportunity develop a little later on in the session. But just wanted to highlight the 3 trades I made, and then there were also a few other stocks that looked really good, but you just can't be in them all. And I'll just show you what they look like on the chart. Again, just a good example of the type of price action that you're looking for with high probability. Today I traded Nvidia, Alcoa, and Crowdstrike, and I'll show you why as I browse through all the stocks I look at. You can see here, well, it's Nvidia on the top and Apple on the bottom. In terms of the open, Nvidia had a very nice first green bar that was heading up above this overnight resistance and yesterday's close, which is the yellow line, and it closed strong on the green. So I bought it there near the end of the first 15-minute bar, looking for continuation, and we've gotten that for 2 more bars, and I was able to exit at a profit. Again, this stock might continue higher. It might pause, make one retrace, and then another test of the highs. But when I see a nice gain, I take it quickly, and or sometimes I decide to hold on. It just there's a gut feel to that. But as long as you control risk, again, you're gonna have all kinds of opportunities with your gains. In this case, I liked it primarily because it's heading up to a key level here. If I look at the daily chart, we're heading up into yesterday's selling tail, and I also, was doing well on all 3 stocks. So sometimes that guides my decisions just to take profits as well. But that was a very good opening trade. You can see here the difference. Apple had a green bar to start, but it was kind of below the overnight highs and below yesterday's close. So if you would take a trade like that, you would target those areas, and that's kind of where it went to and paused. So I prefer a stock like Nvidia, which is breaking above overnight resistance and above yesterday's close and attacking yesterday's highs and maybe following through much higher than that. Nvidia looks like it probably will go higher here, but that's fine in terms of just taking profits when you have them. And kind of not looking back. And then Alcoa was a really nice stock. This stock I traded on Friday. If you look at the daily chart, it had a big green day and broke out of resistance. So I love the probability for follow through, higher, or another, a green day yesterday, making another at least new high today. And what happened was the stock opened up a little lower, which is actually perfect. The overnight action was coming down. You were really expecting those highs from Friday to be tested. So when you get this first green bar giving you a nice 15-minute green bar up right there, kind of at yesterday's close, you jump right in expecting those highs to be taken out, and then boom, 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 3-4 bars later, we moved up there. Great opportunity to just take quick, short profits. And again, this might extend further. You just have to watch the price action. A lot of times, big, strong stocks like this, 4 green bars in a row, will make one little pullback and another test of a high, but that's fine if that happens. I was able to have nice gains. Anyway, and then CrowdStrike, I'll just show you the other one. This had a big green bar, and it's actually hard to see the extent of how big it was, on this smaller chart, but it was a move from 270 up to like 283, so it went up like 13 points on the first bar. Now, you could buy it up there for follow through, but what I like, when I see a big, big green bar, I'm very comfortable that the high of that bar will be tested, and I'm just looking for that first pullback somewhere, I don't even expect it to necessarily come halfway down. That's kind of our stop point. So I just look for the first red in that action, and you can see here I bought it it was on the 1-minute chart. I was following it, and I was able to buy it into this red right here, this little move lower, and just for very high probability that it was going to test those highs again at a minimum. That's what I was really looking for, and you can see it did that. So I was able to get in at the blue line here on the second bar, 15-minute bar, and then we've moved up just as I expected. Now we've extended really far for this move, so I don't know on the day how much further it's going to go, but that was just a very high probability trade on a very big green bar that you're going to test that high and move up, so I can buy that pullback. I kind of watch the 1-minute chart and buy the pullback for the push up, and then I exit, and that's it. And that might be the high of the day. We'll never know. Now, some other stocks, as I browse through the stocks I follow, there was a firm stock I really liked, and I was thinking of trading it up here on this green bar. It would have had a nice gain, but I was in the other stocks, and I really liked Coinbase because it's been a very hot stock as of late, and it had that opening 15-minute bar. It was kind of like these other situations. We had the big green day yesterday. You opened up a little lower overnight, but then you had that first green bar near the close. You could have jumped in around there, and that thing has moved up for 4 bars since. So that's a nice trade. And other stocks don't look as good. If you look at like the health stocks, here's Merck and United Healthcare. You can see red openings. Not interested. Not interested. Goldman Sachs, I was almost interested in, although I don't think it has the volatility of the other stocks, but you can see here it had a nice green opening and then it followed through for 2 bars. So it's not a big gain if you would have had it, and if you wanted to stick with it, you could, break even at the worst. If you want to hold on and just keep that as your break even point, if it comes down here, then a lot of times I enter trades like that where they don't really follow through like I thought, so I just get right out at break even. Again, it's all about controlling risk, but I just wanted to show you the 3 stocks I traded today. And it's interesting because Nvidia, you can see here, that might have been the high on the day, and I exited. And then Crowdstrike, I don't know how much more energy it has to go higher, so that was a nice trade. And my Alcoa, that one I really felt comfortable. We were going to head up to about this 57 area where it's at now. So I exited near there, and that's fine. So again, just wanted to point out today's trading, what the charts look like, and how you kind of view some of these opportunities.